bird. What doing? What are you doing? Bird. Hey, bird. What doing? Oh, spicy bird. 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 What doing, bird? Hey, bird. Afternoon, gang. It's us. I apologise in advance for any wind noise. It is quite a breezy day. It was quite nice this morning. There was sun out and everything, but it's gone a bit... We're in the UK. We're in the southwest of the UK, where there's weather. What? We're on couch cam. Oh, okay. She doesn't like being on crouch cam down there. Do you? Yeah, I thought I could see a poo brewing then. Get my hand out of the way. You gotta get pooed on. Yeah, I think she does, yeah. She likes me crouching, but when I actually get down there, she realises that I'm within kisses. I'm in the kissy zone. It's just like, oh no, if he stays around here, he's going to start trying to kiss me. So, yeah. Sophie. You've made soup today. Mostly noodles today. Gives me a full workout. Oh yeah, just what I need. Never get a chance to forget knee day. Sometimes they do, yeah. Sometimes they have like a proper like. What are we doing? Are we spicy today? Sophie. Bird. What you got, bird? Well, I've got legs mostly by the looks of it. Sophie. We mostly leg. Oh. Yeah, it was really bright and sunny this morning, and we all thought like, hey, this feels like spring. This feels really nice. And then about 10:30, it went a bit crappy, and it stayed a bit. Oh yeah. There's tons of email coming in now. What do you think, bird? Just fall off my hand then. Let's go see about the emails. Conference call. Oh, strong. Oh no. Leggy spies. You right, you two? How much their body goes into the honks as well. Oh wow. throws them up, like Con like throws them into the air when he honks. I said, do it now. Do it now so we can all see. Now, pro. I said, get your wing sorted. Yeah, I got some crow spice as well today. Everybody wants spicy crow. It's a bit like that sometimes. Sometimes they are just like, they're just lobbing honks into the air and just like, right, that's all my honking done. Yeah, the tail fan's great. Oh, I trimmed that bush back slightly at the weekend, like that bush there. Oh wow, Jay's ace. He does moonwalk a little bit, yeah. He's got like a little sideways moonwalk thing that he does. So can I be sued? What is it? Sorry, did you see the Reddit? Can I be sued for the crows? For the crows I feed? Yeah. Was that the one where the neighbour fell and all the crows lost their mind and started honking? Very wholesome. Very wholesome. See, that's the thing. You make crow friends, they'll see you right. Whoa. That's some serious biffage. You okay then? Did you get that all sorted then? That's that told, isn't it? I think that's that piece of green plastic firmly instructed. I actually think that piece of green plastic gets more action than a lot of things in the aviary. It's certainly the thing that gets biffed the most. Yeah, it feels bad for that piece of green plastic. What do we think, Bird? I think you might. I think you spectacularly misjudged your camera angles, there, Andrew. No, there's hardly any damage to it because it's really hard plastic. Whatever it's made out of, I want to say it's nylon. Feeling it feels like nylon, and it's covered in tiny little dents. I don't know whether Periscope's good enough to show you, but it's covered in tiny little biff dents. It's like it's physically rough to the touch because she's biffed it and chewed it up so many times. But yeah, there has been a lot of biffing. But highly biffable. There's another one on the floor that doesn't get anything like as much. There's another one here that doesn't get anything like as much interest. What I might do actually is sneak that one indoors and clean it and stash it somewhere. In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stash that one. Beep. She does have business today. She's got a little stick in her mouth. She's got a little micro stick, and that's business. That's today's business. It's the plastic holder that the pet shop around the corner from us that I've no idea if still exists. I mean, I assume it does, but yeah. What it is that's the mounting bracket widget for a dried piece of corn on the cob. Like that bit there, like pushes into the middle of the dried corn cob, and like the rest of the corn like sits here, and it's fun to biff all the kernels off it. But it's actually more fun just to biff the plastic thing that remains. Bird. Hey, bird. What you got? Tiny stick and huge legs. And the cobs. Definitely the cobs. Popcorn, yeah, it is, isn't it? Bird, what doing? Bird. It might be that, yeah, but yeah, she really biffs it, and it's disgusting. Micro stick. Bird. What doing, bird? I know, I'm getting, notice in the last like week or so, I'm getting a lot more baby wings. Because it's spring starting to occur. Like springy things are, I'm getting a lot of tail whip as well today. Spring is starting to happen. I'm getting a lot of baby wing. I haven't had any sexy dance this week, but I am getting baby wing. In a minute. Yeah, definitely. It all points to Nestfest on the way. Excuse me. Yeah, it definitely points to Nestfest being. I think she's been reminded of the fact that Nestfest is a thing. Hey bird, what doing? Yee, super heart, thank you. Oh, yeah, I think it's Nestfest is en route. I know she really stuck that, didn't she? Bird. Oh, why'd you keep jumping down into it? You keep jumping down into your own food bowl. I mean, if I suggest it makes you look daft, but obviously that's not the case. I convince you to fly over here again, bird? No. Never witnessed Nestfest. Well, it will start quite soon. It will start within sort of like 2, maybe 3 weeks of now. And it's her nesting instinct basically just goes haywire. And you'll be able to tell because every year she's nested in that corner up there. What I do is I take that perch away. Let's go over it. Rather than me pointing the other side of the aviary at you. What happens is I remove this perch here and put a wicker basket on the mesh. On the twigs and things there, I sort of tie wrap, like package strap it down. And over the period of maybe like a month and a half, Sophie will build a nest. I mean, Sophie won't build the nest. She'll outsource most of it to me. But she outsources all the unskilled work to me. And she only does the finessing. She only does the actual finely tuned skilled work. I don't make a good team. I can take instruction. Anyone who says I can. Ooh. That one pinky nail is really flipping you out, isn't it? And yeah, so we may or may not get eggs. We didn't last year, but we did the year before. So I mean, Sophie is getting a bit old now to lay a huge amount of eggs. In some ways, I would prefer it if she just laid 1 or 2 or something like that. So at least then I know that, because like last year when she didn't lay any eggs, we were getting a little bit worried. But she seems fine. She seems absolutely fine. It may be that she doesn't lay that hen sledging down the hill is amazing, isn't it? It's perfect. It's just totally perfect. So yeah, you have to watch out for birds during the laying season. You have to watch out for their health slightly more because they can get a thing called egg bound, which is like constipation but for eggs, and that can be a problem. So you've got to watch their health more carefully during the laying season. We were a little bit worried last year, but also there's the chicken in the basket joke as well, which we're all dancing around. We're all sort of like pretending that we're not desperate to make a chicken in a basket joke. Oh god, flat fly season. Yeah, it will be flat fly season soon, but let's not discuss that. Let's not Google it either. Remember the promise? Remember the channel rule? Never Google flat fly, because you won't sleep. Hey bird. yeah, the remedy exists, and it's Sophie knows what it is and that kind of thing. But yeah, bugs be gross. Bugs be gross. Hey, bird. Oh, the tiny little girl. Thank you. Bird. Yeah, you're doing it correctly. Yeah, I can advise you, but I can strongly advise you to not Google flatfly. If you do, then your inability to sleep the following night is not my problem. They are in the sweet spot, exactly in the sweet spot between sort of like spiders and crabs and weird alien sort of like, they've got a weird face hugger vibe as well, and they are just that sort of thing that you see a picture of and like you feel slightly itchy after seeing it. That it's exactly that. It just feels like slightly itchy, like my scalp always itch this much. Bird. Oh, bird. That's what a spider crab does, yeah. Creep around on your bird's skin and freak them out. That's what they do. It's not very nice. I had one on me one year. While I was like talking to Sophie one day, one had obviously jumped off her and jumped onto me, and I was see, I'm itching my scalp while I remember it, and yeah, and one fell out of my hair while I was sitting watching television, sort of landed on my t-shirt, and there was much like noises going on. There was a tremendous amount of "oh my god" happening. What happens in the wild is basically the wild that gets them is at a slight disadvantage stamina wise, because obviously they're parasites, so it's in the parasites' interests to keep the hosts healthy, to not like use up all of the hosts' stamina and health. And yeah, they just basically they live with these things living on them. My ear, a big gust of wind just hit and my ear popped. That was strange. So yeah, they basically, the wild will live with this thing attached to them until the thing gets bloated and falls off. Yeah. It's not very nice. Yeah, flea tick, that kind of thing, yeah. Bird, what do you think? What do you reckon, buddy? Oh, the wind hits, look at you. Yeah, they're like big fleas, because they're visible to the naked eye. They are the size of like a small housefly sort of size things. Oh no. You can see them scuttling around. I think it's the scuttling that gets me. I don't mind any creepy crawly as long as it doesn't scuttle. Do you know what I mean? I think that the moment I can see it sort of like in around, it's like, no, I'm out. No. That's quite enough of that, thank you. It used to end there. It used to be that bit of it. It used to be that wide. Or long, sorry. So what I did is I made a new roof bit there, a new set of sides for it, and then just undid all of the bolts holding it together, pulled it forward, and made a whole new bit. And I did that with that drill, and yeah, you can draw on the videos. You can go, hey cams, but then you zoom in and the drawing doesn't work anymore. Cams. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. Yeah. Very typical cat behaviour. Yeah, she just likes sitting out in the catio. It's her jam, I think. Just sitting out here, no matter what the weather's doing. Oh, bird. Oh, bird. Hey, bird. Don't answer to I don't think I've ever had a cat that responds to it's ever so strange. Just like, it seems to be every cat in the world but mine. Ah, jelly cat, that's the thing, see, looking at it. How dare you look at other cats online? Yeah, I think it's useful for like getting cats' attention, but I don't think any cat would actually come to it if you did it. Yeah, ask come if you warble at them, if you sort of go at them. I like come because that's the noise they make when they're having fun. That's the noise they make when they're sort of playing amongst themselves. So if you make that noise, they're like, hey, what's going on here? Hey, human. Oh, you're doing big poos today, bird. Oh, yeah. Right, come on, gang. I've got to get back to work. Where's the lolly stick? Saw a coyote. Wicked. Eee. We're pretty sure we've heard foxes in the garden the last couple of days as well. Oh, hang on. Stick. That wasn't a very good mountain bird. See what I mean about this place here? This place here maybe being a nesting spot, and I think I've screwed up. Right. Put the lolly stick the right way around, Andrew. Come on. Okay, gang, I got to get back to work. Too big to be a cat, fox, or a coon. Wild. That's amazing. Okay, right. You're not going to stand still because you've got a stick now, are you? But right, everybody, I've got to get back to work. If you just stumbled across us on Periscope and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. And there's also a Discord and a WordPress wiki linked from her profile that you can get stuck into if you want to. Or if you prefer, you can always Google Sophie the Magpie. We got a card. We've definitely got a card there. Okay, cheers everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.